Today is Earth Day, 22nd of April, and this month is Earth Month. This video is in the honor of sustainability pillar of AWS, which ensures that AWS is reaching its goal of 100% renewable energy in 2025. Already, AWS has various regions, mainly in US and Europe, which are 100% on renewable energy. But as AWS is expanding in various regions and point of presence, there is a lot to do. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can select your region to make sure that you are selecting the best possible option for your sustainable workloads. AWS Cloud is constantly expanding. The choice of region for your workload significantly affects your workload KPIs, including performance, cost, and carbon footprint. Well-architected framework has a pillar called as sustainability pillar, which offers design principles, best practices that you can use to meet sustainability goals for your AWS workloads. It recommends choosing regions for your workload based on both your business requirements and sustainability goals. As I said in this video, we are going to explain how to select an appropriate AWS region for your workloads. This process includes two key steps. The first step is to assess and shortlist potential regions for your workloads based on your business requirements. And then the second step is to choose regions near AWS renewable energy projects and regions where the grid has a lower published carbon intensity. So basically what we are looking for is a region with lower carbon intensity. Now let's also look at few of the things which you need to make sure you are taking into account for a sustainable workload. You need to make sure that you don't encounter latency and you don't end up with a huge cloud cost bill if you select a far away region. Plus, the services and features you're looking for are available in that region, and plus, you are meeting all of your compliance requirement because for some companies there is a requirement that their data shouldn't be leaving the physical geographical location where they are in. Okay, when we are selecting the regions for the workloads, there are two methods. The first one is called as market-based method, and the second one is called as location-based method. For the market-based method, emissions are calculated based on the electricity that businesses have chosen to purchase. For example, the business could decide to contract and purchase electricity produced by renewable energy sources like solar and wind. AWS's goal is to power their operation with 100% renewable energy by 2025, which is well on its way to completion. So when you are selecting the region, choose one of the region to help you power your workload with more renewable energy. But in some cases, it is not possible. For example, uh, like I am in Australia. In Australia, there are two regions. One is Sydney region, and the other one is the Melbourne region. But both of them um, don't really have that market-based option available. And if it is available, then it is not that high because still a lot of things are running on coal. And I will just show you shortly. So as you can see on my screen, this is a map of Australia, and as you can see, there are two regions in Australia with a green pointer. One is Melbourne, and the other one is Sydney. And both of these, and I will show you on the map shortly in another map that about their carbon intensity, but both of these don't have a low carbon intensity. Whereas soon in New Zealand, in Auckland, there is a region coming up soon which will be far better option. Now most of the AWS's region which have been converted into 100% renewable energy are located either in US or Europe, most of them, which are very far away from Australia, so latency is a big issue. So I think for Australian companies, in order to take advantage of this sustainability pillar and low carbon intensity, we have to wait for the Auckland region to come up. Okay. And of course, it would be an ideal situation if both of these regions and any other would be able to convert it to the 100% renewable energy. Okay, that's done. Now let's look at the second option, which is the location-based option. Location-based option enables you to see which geographical locations have how much carbon intensity. So this is a free website where you can go in, and I will put the link to this website in the video's description, and it is app.electricitymaps.com. Now, as you can see on this website, what you can do, you can go and search for your region at the left hand side. Let me go back and search it for you. So this is the home page of this electricity maps. Now I'm going to search for Australia. Now in Australia there are various regions. I'm in Sydney, so I will search for New South Wales. This is New South Wales, and as you can see, it is telling me that the New South Wales carbon intensity is 504. Plus, as you can see here in this detailed electricity production by source graph, most of it is from coal. Now, if you look at the Australian map, you can see that this is New South Wales, which is 504. This is Queensland, 475. But in our use case, we have only two options, either New South Wales or Victoria. Sydney is in New South Wales, which is 504. Melbourne is in Victoria, which is even higher, 672. Tasmania look really good, just 22 gram, but there is no region there. And then South Australia looks good too, but again, there is no region there. We have an edge location part presence in Western Australia and Perth, but still it is quite high, so no point. But if you look at across the pond in New Zealand, so this is a sea. Um, in New Zealand, it is awesome. It's just 78, which is really good low carbon intensity. And as I said, in Auckland, in New Zealand, there will be a region very soon. So Australian companies could look at moving their workloads to this region, and then of course taking into account the latency and the services available. So this is how you go in and then select your regions as per your sustainability workloads. Now make sure that you're taking advantage of this tool and also trying to use the sustainable regions as much as possible. If you have any comments or feedback, please put them down below. Thank you.